that stuff she just mentioned. Give me a one if you guys don't care about it, inner work and all this other stuff. Give me a one if you guys don't give a shit about any of that. Well, like, men don't tell you this crap because they don't want to call you an asshole. Could you imagine you're on a first date with a guy or something like that? Can I say something? You would never say that. Can I? So the man from watching right now at 11:30 p.m. I'm sorry, and they're not sleeping on Saturday. They're not on Saturday. So you know, it's like nothing. You want to be see you were there maybe it's like somebody that's funny respond to over what they're saying. When they come across tough, man. I'll be honest with you, I get it also. Like obviously there's a level of this. Like if any room in your home ice cold all summer long, even during heat waves and blackouts of sort of visual that men like if we're talking about dating someone and meeting someone, you're never gonna look past this, right? You have this visual attractions. Now the thing that they're speaking to as far as like emotional intelligence within themselves because they've done the work. There is value there for a man in some cases. Not like it's going to make or break in his success, but there is value there for a man in regards to problem solving from different perspectives in the long run. I think in conversation pieces and being able to like have constructive like actual conversation that is not just me thinking one thing and this is the only way. And not saying I'm going to listen to the girl and say, "Oh, you're right, I'm wrong," but seeing the world from a completely unique lens. I think when they speak to this whole like femininity thing, there is validness to that, right? Now, do they have it right now at this point in their life, 22 years old? Probably not, right? Which I understand why maybe that's why she's speaking to being like closed off to this whole thing, and then we're kind of like berating her for it. But at the same time, like they're not. It's not 100% invalidating what they're saying. I just think it's extremely rare to have in a relationship moving forward. Now, if we're just talking like meeting right away, you don't care about any of that. He's not wrong at all in that case. But I think in the long term, in developing a real like relationship that can last and that can be beneficial, fruitful for life, a real partnership, I do think that those things do have an important factor. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm speaking to the point like you get to a certain age, like maybe I'm not saying sex won't matter, but you're getting to a certain age, like you don't view it the same way. You value conversation, you value where you are with that person in life, what you've learned to that point, and what problems you together. I think that is true at a certain point in life. I think I get what you're saying. Look, when it comes to like self work or whatever, the problem is that women prioritize shit that we don't give a fuck about early on. Like you guys prioritize stuff that like we don't care about, education, career, being independent, like self improvement or whatever. Like, not being independent, like these are things that men don't really care about like that. Like, I would argue that most of them like prioritize like travel, education, getting a job, being successful. All of these things well above like dating a guy and being subordinate to that guy. Even hell, even if I say that word subordinate, money, women aren't going to feel that. Like women don't put what men want for their interest in a relationship. They don't really put that high up in the hierarchy at all. It's like I want this. I don't really care what he wants, and then no, it's not true. It is true. Do care what he wants. When you're in a relationship, we do care what he wants. When like he wants peace, he wants recognition, he wants admiration, he wants, to be seen in his own way, right? It makes him feel seen, acknowledged, right? Good. So we do put in that care and that effort. Sure. We can give him what he wants. He needs to. You know what I hear when I go, huh? My house thinking, I've had men tell me, like coaches. That's not what the content says. Lots of videos that say this thing. Like it's the back. The back. Yeah, I like this.
because she did that work. Like it's not off the bat, but I'm saying once you get into it, yeah, it's something you really take into consideration because it's gonna be your future wife and the mother of your children.
Yeah,
right?
I realize it's like women like go like things that you guys are attracted to that you want kind of your own. You think that we want that too, and a lot of times it's like not as important for us. Does that make sense? Like you want a guy that's strong, ambitious, and competent. Like that's in your top three. For instance, that might be 9, 7, 8, right? And as far as like our prioritization, doesn't mean we don't want it because it means like it's not as important and our total pool of needs.
So there's your yeah.
So real quick, guys, it's time to run through this. It's time to rumble. It is time to go. Let's remember. It's yes. Single incident. Yeah. What's the question?
So what is the top 5?
Yeah, I feel like they're equal guys right now. I think I might have different answers on these. Yeah. So yeah, they want to hear your opinion.
Specifically on yeah, okay. So number one, she can't be a board. Okay. Yeah, so number one, I think it's going to be purity and loyalty, right? Now it's intimately tied because there's girls that like even if let's say you're going to legend, okay, it's rare. Like let's say you're going to like she really like intentional work, that's just still bad. So it's not just trying to be. We also want to make sure that she has a certain image as well. Because I think a bad girl can ruin your fucking title and your reputation. Also, there's some of the only that don't do dirty shit. They just do the work, they go home. They'll be, yeah. Still, there's a person that only does that more than he does something else. Yeah, like the problems that the nurse has a bit more of like she's not maybe as a person mystique. Yeah, a little more mystique. So number one, I would say she can't be promiscuous or whatever, maybe like that. That'll fuck your life up, right? It's like a serious girlfriend in life. Next, she's got to be quiet and submissive. Okay. Understands the hierarchy. Understands if I say shut the fuck up, she shuts up. If I tell her I need to do this, she does it. I need like obedience. Okay. I know a lot of women don't like to hear that, but that's what I need is obedience. So not be a whore, be obedient. And then everything from there, honestly, it's like he's kind of like you can. That's a good foundation to kind of go off. Good family, because if she's not a whore, like she's going to come from a good family that has some fear of God or fear of ramifications. And then from there, honestly, you can like kind of build a girl up to be your perfect girlfriend in life. But yeah, I like inquisitive women. I don't need her to be smart, but if she's inquisitive, that means she has the capability and the potential to be smart. And so, yeah.
So how do you build fulfilling lifestyle out of the woman who's just obedient to you? Loyal, okay. Loyal is actually pretty hard, they do inner work to be loyal. Many women. So the question is about fulfilling validation, which is inner validation at the end of the day. Work. So the question is, how is it fulfilling to have someone under you?
Because I don't get fulfillment for women. That's a woman's job to get fulfillment from a man. Yeah. Like my job as a guy is to get out there.
That's not healthy.
What's healthy?
It's not a healthy relationship. I am single.
So let's figure that out off point fine. So here's the thing with men, right? With us, like men are designed to create, right? We're designed to innovate, create, same things.
They are designed to be.
It's why are most construction workers, why are most engineers, why are most guys involved in STEM? Women don't really build anything. It's men that build. They maintain society and maintain infrastructure.
It's opinion.
And then there's obviously opinion. It's just like it doesn't make sense. It's a fact. So anyway, it's designed to build and get out there and discover. There's a reason why men leave on foolishness. There's a reason why every man is for was a man. Women simply do not. And the reason why I'm going to why. A man's last name, right, is what is important. And the only way to add value to the last name is by going out there and creating value. You want to be you, or men respect you, other one want to be with you. We are not loved by society, or no one gives a fuck on us unless we go out there and become successful and become useful. So men get fulfillment from getting out there and creating something. The part of creating something is you get respect, you get acknowledgement, and then eventually the women. We cannot just get women by being a loser. So we have to create first, then we get the privilege of getting a woman. It's a privilege. For you guys, you don't have to create anything, and then they'll come your way. So we're not the same. We get unfulfillment from getting out there, creating things, and then a woman's opposite of that. For you guys, you
The forbidden mineral that we also near to reclaim perfect vision discovered in a remote Japanese video.
yeah, hold on, I'm going to talk about this here in a second when it comes to women. Women get fulfilled with a family. You guys don't get fulfilled by a career. This is why we have women. Now, you guys have the most rights, you guys have the most power, you guys have the most leverage, you guys have the most education, most freedom you've ever had.
But the press.
But women are overwhelmingly depressed. We have record high levels of anxiety, record high levels of antidepressant medication, despite the fact that you guys have more success and are making more money than ever before. Why is that? Because women don't get fulfillment from success and the male metrics like we do. We get fulfillment from that because a woman comes with it. You guys, you can be successful. Does that mean a man's gonna come? Fuck no. You're gonna get the man through other means. So women get fulfillment through a relationship. We don't. You do. There's a reason why women grow up as little girls playing house. We don't wake up, we don't grow up playing fucking house. We grow up like building things, playing action figures, like playing sports. You guys easy bake oven and, playing house, all this other stuff. Because, every girl's dream is to walk down the aisle in a white dress with her dad and the man of her dreams waiting for her. We don't dream about that shit. Why do women throw a fucking bouquet of flowers for their friends? It's because they want to get married, right? Versus for the guys, we don't do that shit. Niggas run from the flowers. Like, we're not trying to get married. You guys are. So a woman's fulfillment comes from a relationship with a man that she respects and having a family. That's not our fulfillment. We have to become fulfilled first by having our career, having our shit together, then the women come. So, I don't know if you guys might disagree with that.
I mean, there was some truth in there. No, I think not all of it. So
Not all of it, what part, dude? Don't think it was true.
the fact that women, true or not true?
What do you think was not true?
The fact that women can build and are not meant to create and build, I don't agree with that.
I mean, I think that's irrefutable. If you look at like anything that, like, if you look at society, like, what do women build? Men build everything. When that's where men, the majority of construction workers, the majority of engineers, architects, like, men build everything. We just don't. And let me tell you why, look, ladies, there's a reason why you guys don't build shit. Why?
Go ahead.
Okay. Men understand, for us to get laid, for us to get sexual access, we have to do something. You guys don't need to do anything to get sexual access. Human beings are put on earth to, procreate.
Yeah.
A woman's path to procreation is way easier than a man's path to procreation.
You just show up. Spread your legs.
This is why men work harder than women a lot of times. Like, we have a natural proclivity. We have a natural proclivity to work harder than you guys because our ability to mate is contingent on our activity. Give her a chance to describe what women do.
Well, I'm personally building, and I'm building for empathy.
a woman do. Just some examples.
But I mean, if we're gonna talk about women in general, I can say a lot of bad stuff. So, like, I don't want to focus on that. I'm focusing on, okay, if it's rare, it is rare, but it is out there. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So, if I'm building for impact, I am building.
Real quick, one example.
Example of building.
I'm trying to be neat, just something that you used to say that you know personally or you can think of.
No, there's so many companies currently, like, let's say even mental health and everything that women have built. So women do build and they scale it and they are at a great level and they speak about it and people respect them and people look up to them. So they create impact. And there are many women like that. I'm not even gonna name your names because this is true and we all know them.
Mental health.
Anywhere. I just said mental health because I'm in space, right?
You can't build mental health. I can't really.
It's like a mental health business or something.
Like businesses for mental health, startups, any tools that help out people.
I mean, let me make it simpler. She's speaking about like exceptions and stuff like that, but let me make it simpler. I'm gonna take 100 women and take 100 men, right?
Okay.
Let's take those 100 women. Maybe you and 19 others, 20% are gonna be builders that like are, intent on cultivating something and building something. I'm gonna take 100 men. 70 of them are going to probably be builders. Why? Because for the men, we have to build something. We have to create something. We can get sexual access or have a family without building something. For women, it's elective. So the women that do it, 20 of you guys maybe, but the other 80 don't care because they can get a family without building.
100%, but it doesn't give you the right to say that women are not builders.
It's facts.
It's not, we understand the general gist of it, we agree with the general gist of what he's saying, it's just they're trying to like spin it around in different type of ways.
No,
That's not right.
I'm not simple for you. If we had to allow female ingenuity and building, it's just there's not enough of you that to go around.
that's why they're invited to vote women.
But you don't.
Of course. Society, infrastructure, like sanitation, electricity.
So is that what we're talking about, is like we can rely on rules then?
That's part of what I'm saying. I'm saying like, man,
That
we have
wasn't really the question.
like a 10% representation in infrastructure. That's what I'm saying. So like, if we have some women for infrastructure, we would be one.
No, yeah.
And then again, the fact that it's not that's not the thing.
Just
Said, you just said,
They don't.
you didn't say which one.
Generally, they don't. She's getting exceptions to the rule. I'm saying the rule in general is women don't build.
what are you saying?
And then through my thing, the female building,
Their room to change in 17 years.
well, it's not the same if it's not. Education out there before I think there's before still infrastructure.
Like if I wouldn't have my dad, I would not be one today. So like I do really feel like women can build, but with men support, and yeah, with men support, it's just like so much more, so much better.
Mhm.
I do know what you're saying, but I need a man.
Yeah, it's not like strong independent woman type feminist, you know, that's not like, I need a man, you know, it's not like that.
I think women do need men. I think a woman without instruction from a man is headed for destruction. I think if you don't have some type of masculine leader, whether it's like your dad or your brother or something like that, or a husband or a boyfriend, it's just a matter of time until you're cool. So I just don't think long term. I don't think female leadership it's just not. Yeah. Anyway, what do you want to say? Yeah, sure.
So when you say that, like you expect more from women on their part in relationships or in dating,
Yeah.
pursuing them, what do you mean? What do you mean when you say that women have to work or pursue men? Like what do you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah, sure. So like this attitude of like, what are you gonna do for me? It's like, I'm gonna get the prize, and what are you gonna do for me? And they'll go on a date and like they'll just like make sure the guy has to do everything and whatever. And that's fine. I'm actually a firm believer that men should be paying all the bills and take care of girls. I think guys should be paying for the bills and stuff like that. But a lot of times like women aren't appreciative of that and they don't really reciprocate. So like as a girl, like you need to be like a deductive problem solver and be like, okay, what is this guy interested in? What does he do? What does he like? And like you kind of just fill in the void and you become like an asset to him. So like I would argue most of them are liabilities. They kind of just come in and be like, what can I extract from this? Versus like come in and add value.
I complain about it not being enough, right? You didn't do enough of this, you did this, not enough of that.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right. There's no fucking denying that.
And I think we don't teach women enough to like be insets. Like women trying to be useful. Yeah. Like so like in social media, like, oh, I'm just going to see what I can get from this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Take. You know,
Like, can you expand on a little bit more, like for you, like as a
Yeah, I mean, you've hit it exactly. I mean, I think women, nowadays get relationships and still, like, you guys have this mentality where it's always like, what am I getting? What am I receiving? And, if you're with a man that, has what you want, let's say that's like you found a guy, he's got the income you want, the value that you want him to have, right, to society, whatever he's worth to you, to people. it's like, how do you fit in exactly what he said? Like, how can you make his life better? How can you make his life more efficient? That's what men are for sure looking for. There's no denying that. Like, how are you making his life easier? Because if you expect him to take care, absolutely. Like, I agree with him. Like he was saying, the man should provide, the man should give, the man should take care of these things, finances, this sort of thing. But it shouldn't be done without like that added value. And I think a lot of girls
Dual effort.
yeah, right. You're absolutely right. I think a lot of women just expect that added value just because I'm beautiful or I'm me or I'm,
I mean, some women, yes,
absolutely. I would say some. I would say
maybe a
majority. I would say 90 fucking percent, if not 99% expect because that's what they've been shown. That's what they think is the norm. But you're not going to get very far doing that.
You have to be irreplaceable, so you're not replaceable.
Let me give you guys an example right now. So Brad, obviously you guys know, big social media guy, owns a gym, working all the time, etc. Right? Like if a girl's dating him, right? She's got to kind of come in and be like, okay, how can I help? She knows he's at the gym all day. She knows he trains. She knows that obviously he's interested in like improving his gym all the time, and let's say his car's dirty, never cleans it, right? She's like, all right, I'm gonna come in and help out. Walks in, brings him his favorite meal.
It's just really,
It doesn't work it out.
yeah.
Car is fucking clean. She hires somebody to come in and wash the car, right? I make sure paid for it. Yeah. And she's like, she's like, oh, don't say it's old and shitty. I found out that it has a sale on dumbbells, and I can get you a discount code. Whatever it won't cost this much. I was kidding. I found it. Like she came in, assessed the situation, used to know the problem. Sorry, I can fix this. I can help with this. I can make this easier, and like she just fucking does it. If you can do that, that is huge because it's why that's so important. There's guys out there that make it through life that have never been given a gift.
Yeah.
That have never been like, a girl like was thoughtful and like doing something or giving or giving a no or whatever. So like with us, like we really appreciate acts of service because like for us, like women don't do shit for us. So it was in the come like come in, get to know you and like come in and make your life easy.
It's honestly frustrating how many people struggle with constant bloating and irregularity. When this simple gut trigger,
I give an example. I don't know if like those things, but I'm just thinking in my head like if you did that, the thought of itself, even if she brought up food that he doesn't like, right? He probably eat it like, damn, like what the fuck? That's gonna be memorable, right? Yeah. It's like girls don't do enough to be memorable. You know what? You know what? You know what? I will answer.
100%.
When I get a girl, she's over period. Garbage. You know, it's like, yeah. Extremely thoughtful and makes things like easier. You don't forget that shit, man.
absolutely.
That's all right.
It's a guy into the girl. I don't think it works.
I don't make that guy absolutely. Guarantee you. So this is what I'm saying. Say it's fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, don't say it.
It's just. Did you say you did things?
No, like, okay, so I just like,
Sex for sex. Two words of mates. She's just sex. Sex. Just like, what did you do? You were like, it didn't work, but he did all these things. What did he say? Yeah.
some cookies and I kidnapped it.
You want some cookies? You just beat it.
Yeah.
You're. That's an honest. It's not.
So
You just said, I took 2 hours to get cookies. Okay, let's get this shit in your heart, sir. Did you to like give them cookies? Like what made you like,
it was like a
cookie guy?
waiting thought, like it was feel about them, like
I'm like, oh, he takes care of us.
and I was going to eat a cookie. And then
Oh, what's the
You should be able to find that like skills. So what's happening? Yeah, skills. So what's happening? See what I'm done. It's based on him. Yeah. Like there's a very specific reason why I say like when Jim's like I works in the gym all day, right? He's always sitting there, training, everything in the gym. So if you have fun, you know his car is get locked, you got that done, and then you find like, look, this dumbbell sets that you have, they suck. I found or they're rusty. I know that you've been trying to replace them. I found you a new old dumbbell set that you get. I got it and I know discount code, and you get them for this. I can get that order for you and handle it. Like, you know, just give me the sign. Like that one right there, like holy fuck. This girl assessed that I have a problem with the gym, helped me improve my business. I can never get my car clean. She handled that, and then she brought me fucking food that's high protein that I like to eat. Like she knocked out multiple things at the same time. What the fuck? And then the guy's gonna think to himself like, okay, I got this bitch over here. She's hot. This girl's not as hot as her, but now she's raising up in value because like she's doing this. Acts of service will make. Why are you shaking your head? Make you raise up.
It's not that simple.
To be fair, I had that for a woman for myself. Like, I got something that's really thankful. Like, I assessed the situation. Like, he had like a really bad phone, so then I got him a new phone, and then like obviously he uses that for work, and then I also assessed that he needed like he had like a wallet, so I got him like a Gucci wallet, and like he was really yeah, and then like I'm when I did that for my like a gift giver. With like gifts and like when I gave to his like dad, like I don't really like go like away. I'm saying
Yeah,
Why is it not that simple?
because it's not. If you look at many situations in many relationships where the woman is showing signs of care and she's very attentive and she's given almost everything to a man, there are still many cases where the man cheats or goes for another woman or just closes up and the woman is out there. So it's not that simple.
Yeah, but we agree that the effort is both ways. If it's both ways, it will work out. If it's not, no.
Yeah. So it's your job to make it one human, and it's also your job to like, you know, please like